Good afternoon or evening, everybody. This is Bill Griesmer from Stonegate Capital. Just got a little impromptu Facebook Live for you today. As part of our company's ongoing efforts, we continue to look for new properties and new opportunities for note investments. I came across a tape that had some assets, or homes really, the security backing those assets, that was pretty close to my house here in Columbus, Ohio. And I originally planned to shoot some video from right outside the houses. It didn't work out so well. The very first one here, I'll go over this briefly, and I took some brief photos. I'll put them in the comments section. But this was just part of our due diligence and making sure that we were choosing good assets and making sure that we were using good judgment. I can't always do this, go to a house, but if it's not close to us that I can't go there personally, then I make sure to have a local realtor there to look at it. So this first house that I looked at here, I'm going to reverse the screen here. The numbers looked really, really good. The unpaid balance is almost $25,000. The fair market value of the house was $19,000. I put a question mark by that because I found some other numbers that were a little bit different. The principal and interest, which is what we would collect if we were to reinstate the loan, was $314. My target purchase price for this asset was $6,650. Like I said, the numbers work out really well. If I was to buy it for that, it would have a return on investment of 56.7%. That's if we were able to get the loan reinstated. That is always our goal. I look for properties with the goal of reinstating as much as possible. That would work out to a percentage of the unpaid balance of just under 27%, and a fraction of the fair market value of the house at 35%. And then down at the bottom there, I've got the rent. I looked that up on Rent-A-Meter. It was $693. That's a really useful thing to know because you can see the house payment, even including taxes and insurance, although we don't get reimbursed for that, would be much less than what the comparable rent is. So unfortunately on this house, neighborhood's not great. It's not in a terrible part of town, but it's not in a very good one either. It does have some crime ratings. You can look that up on Trulia. So I'm not sure that I will proceed with this one or not. I wasn't able to shoot video right outside because someone actually came out and started walking up to my car, so I made a quick exit stage left. One of the sayings is you wouldn't want to buy a note on any house you wouldn't want to own, and I'm not quite sure I want to own that one. The other one, I will put up the numbers here on this one, was located pretty close to that first one here, just about 5 miles or so away. So again, as long as I was here, I went and looked at that one. And the unpaid balance, let me reverse the screen here. Unpaid balance on this one was just under $38,000. The fair market value was about $52,000. I really highly doubt that is the case, at least for the moment. The principal and interest on this note is $334. A purchase price on this that I would target is right around $13,242. And 1 penny, very, very important. That 1 penny might have made all the difference in the world. The percentage of unpaid balance is 35% with that target price, and then the percentage of fair market value would be 25.5%. The rent on this one, again, key, because that might give you an indication, if the person has some motivation to reinstate and try to stay in the house. The rent on that is $695, so you can see that's substantially more than their principal and interest of $334. So if I was able to get them reinstated, that would work out to a return of about 30.3%. So even an investor, it would be worth doing. However, you're going to see on the pictures of this one, unfortunately, this house was in pretty bad shape. There was a window boarded up. There was a gutter sagging. So it was well worth my time to go out and take a look at it. I definitely will not be bidding on this one. I wish someone well with this one, but this one, this particular house just looks like more of a handful than I'm ready to tackle. When I'm looking at my investments, I'm always looking for things to try to get people to reinstate, looking at the rent, looking for some pride of ownership. I'm looking for people that really, signs that people really would want to stay in the house. I'm also looking for really good neighborhoods. The one neighborhood, like I said, was on a really busy street. The other one was pretty close by. Again, just wasn't a home that I think I would feel comfortable buying. So that wraps it up for tonight. I see that I had some people tuning in here, so I'm going to start to be trying to put together some more case studies for you guys. I know I've made some videos about notes, and this is just a good opportunity to do a live video about some of the things that, you can encounter. And I don't see any questions or anything, although I see some thumbs up from people. Roy, I did just see your message. I'll be getting with you tonight. I did hear you there. Do I target a minimum fair market value? Yes, in general, I try to target at least $40,000. That's not hard and set. I mean, there could be exceptions to that. But me personally, I'm targeting homes with a fair market value of at least $40,000 and also a rent rate of at least $500 per month. Just in my experience, that you're going to end up with better properties then that you're likely to have the most success with. So thanks everyone for tuning in here. This wasn't meant to be a large, lengthy lesson. But again, just an opportunity to show you some of the live experiences and how I go about doing my due diligence when I'm looking at houses. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments down below. Like I said, when I get home or even right after this, I'll try and post pictures of these assets. Thanks again, and we'll catch you next time. And that's how you climb the hill. Have a good one. Thank you again. Bye-bye.